Hello, welcome to another video. This will be another Boogie2988 reaction, Black Friday gaming deals, Gamestop edition. Let's see what happened here.
It's been a long time since I sat down and shared Black Friday deals with you. But I figure if I'm talking about video games again here on this channel, if I'm recommending video games to you, I probably should be trying to save you some money. So let's take a look at some of the cool Black Friday deals you've got coming up for gaming. Now in this video, I'm just going to take a look at GameStop's Black Friday deals because I do want you to
All good. Yeah, no problem there.
spend money at GameStop for obvious reasons. But if you like this video, drop a like on it, leave a comment, let me know. Do you want me to take a look at Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Amazon? If you want, I'll take a look at every store. Just let me know in the comments section below. Drop a like of the video and share it. And I should also mention that my sponsor, Meta PCs, also has a Black Friday sale as well, with RAM up to 65% off and ready-to-ship systems up to $650 off. And if you use code Boogie, you're going to save even more. So check it out, link down below. GameStop is a great place to get your games, and I think it's a place we all still want to see stay open, right? So I figured I'd definitely focus here on them. First off, let's look at the hardware. PlayStation 5. I only ever boot up my PlayStation 5 when an exclusive game for them comes out. But a great exclusive game is Spider-Man 2. You can save $60 on the bundle that includes Spider-Man 2. I mean, it's basically getting the game for free when you buy the PlayStation. Then you've got Xbox. You can save $50 on certain bundles when it comes to the Xbox Series S and Series X, or just the flat console itself. Now, I do have a recommendation. I play all of my multi-platforms on Xbox these days. I'm a big fan of Xbox these days.
Yeah, I'm about to get back on an Xbox scene, so that's what's cool about that too.
So you're already on a PlayStation, and you're looking to get the best of both worlds. Maybe now's a good time to pick up Xbox, or vice versa. If you've got an Xbox and you want to play all those PlayStation exclusives, now might be a good time to pick it up as well. And then, of course, there's the Meta Quest 2. I know not a lot of you care about VR. I've kind of even given up on it as well. But you can save $50 off of the system and get a $50 gift card when you pick it up. I mean, $100 off is nothing to sneeze at. While you're in the store, you might want to take a look at the accessories as well. $25 off of a DualSense controller is pretty solid. $15 off of the Xbox controller, both pretty good. And they've got some deep discounts on, store brand Power A and GameStop brand accessories. I don't know. I normally steer clear of those brands for the most part, but there's some savings to be had there if you're gaming on a budget. Starting off with PlayStation and GameStop, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, $30. And this is a game that I definitely want to pick up. I keep waiting for it to go on sale, especially because it needed some patches early on. It's received those patches, and the game is in a good state. $30 for this game is probably pretty solid if you like, Star Wars in general, old school Star Wars, that time era. It's just a good time to play. The first game was excellent. Hogwarts Legacy, I can't believe this got snubbed by the Game Awards. 0 nominations, makes no sense to me whatsoever, but that's how they decided to play it. If you're a Harry Potter fan, the Wizarding World, there's no reason not to pick up this game at $40. It will probably get cheaper if you're just looking for like a game to play and you're not a huge fan of the series. But if you are a huge fan of the series, this is a no-brainer at $40, I feel like.
Okay.
God of War Ragnarok, if you haven't played it yet, and you own a PlayStation, you absolutely should. This game will probably continue to get cheaper as we get deeper into the console's life cycle, but at only a year out and being such a game of the year for so many people last year, $40 for this game right now, this could keep you busy during your time off during the holiday season, and I do recommend it. Mortal Kombat 1, again, let me say that they gave me a review code for Mortal Kombat 1. That said, let me talk trash about it for a second. It's an excellent game. It's extremely heavily monetized, and at a $40 or $50 price tag, I should say, it might be worth waiting because they are selling you Combat Pack 1 and then Combat Pack 2 and then probably Combat Pack 3 with new characters. On top of that, they are selling you skins. On top of that, they are selling you fatalities. And when these games are so aggressively, heavily monetized, they tend to go very cheap very quickly. So if you absolutely need to play some Mortal Kombat over the winter break, pick it up. $50 is a good price for it. There's plenty of content there with the seasonal stuff and the towers and the gameplay. But it it will probably end up being $20 sometime at the beginning of the new year, just because they know they'll make money off of you from the back end. That's what they're counting on with that game. The Last of Us, a Part 1 remake. I haven't played it.
I think it's cool that Boogie's doing this video, by the way. Yeah, for anyone that's going to get some new games for the holidays and stuff, it's a good thing to look at too. So,
look, I've seen the story several times. I watched the HBO series. I played the game, so I don't really feel the need to revisit it, especially with a price tag of $40. This game needs to continue to get cheaper before I will pick it up. And then there's games like Stray that were, and possibly still are, available for like PlayStation Plus. $24, only a $5 discount. Surprised to see that one there. Another surprise for me was Spider-Man Miles Morales. $70 game, and it's a fairly short game. Spider-Man 2 just came out. You can pick it up for $70, or you can get Miles Morales for $40. I really feel like this game should be much deeper discounted. Genuinely, I'm very surprised at that price. Dead Island 2, $40. This is a game for the Pulp Edition, whatever that includes. But this is a game that is on my radar. I think it'll be a very fun stream game. It's $20 off here. I probably will wait for it to get cheaper. I feel like it probably will at some point. It's nice to see The Witcher 3 here. I have this sorted by popular. It's nice to see The Witcher 3 here at $30. Again, this is only $10 off, but it's the complete edition. What a just excellent, excellent game you might want to pick up. One more PlayStation 5 game I wanted to talk about, and that's Forspoken. I mean, this game was pretty much universally panned by every YouTuber, and for good reason. The storyline is just awkwardly bad. But it is a beautiful little, I don't know, just the graphics on it just look very, very cool. It's a fun game to watch. At $17, it's hard to not get $17 worth of enjoyment out of a video game. So if you were ever interested in this game, $17. It's pretty. It's kind of boring, but it's pretty. Taking a look at Nintendo Switch games next. $10 for everybody 1-2 Switch, which, speaking of tech demos, that's all it really is. It's just a goofy way to play around with the controllers. It's not much of a party game, I'll be honest with you, but it is weird. And a $10 experience, it's hard to argue. For your completionists, you might want to pick this up for $10. Breath of the Wild, again, I think if you're going to play Tears of the Kingdom, and you also ever want to play Breath of the Wild, you probably should start there. If you haven't played Breath of the Wild yet, I'm surprised. But picking this up for $40 is not a bad decision as well. It's an incredible game. Tears of the Kingdom is on almost every front better. But if you haven't played Breath of the Wild and you haven't played Tears of the Kingdom, you probably should pick up Breath of the Wild and give it a shot, especially before Tears of the Kingdom. Again, Nintendo games, especially mainline, like Luigi's Mansion and Super Mario Odyssey, I always like to see discounts on these. You don't ever get a huge discount until late in the generation, if ever. Luigi's Mansion 3, a great little puzzle game with a really solid atmosphere.
When I get a Nintendo Switch, I will be getting I'll probably get Luigi's Mansion 3 because I played the first one. But I'm also going to get Nintendo Switch Sports too. Definitely is. That's definitely going to be a thing.
Mario Odyssey, arguably the best 3D Mario game ever made. Absolutely worth picking either of these up for $40 if you have not played them. Pretty decent. Though again, the Switch is definitely aging. And when you play more modern games on other systems and you go back and play these less modern games, the gameplay is incredible, but you can really feel the difference. So, Nintendo Switch Sports, very mid. Skip it. If you're really into it, I bought it. I played the bowling. I played the other stuff. Mostly got it for the bowling, if I'm being honest with you. And the bowling's only mid. It would have to be deeply, deeply discounted. And they will not tell me unless I put it in my cart, which...
It's all good. Everyone has their own opinion when it comes to that, but I just find it fun. So
I just don't do that. If you want to make sure I don't buy your game, that's a great way to make sure I skip it. Mario Rabbids, Sparks of Hope, $20. Probably makes sense, if I'm being honest with you. Wasn't great. Here's an indie title that I do recommend, though I think it'll continue to get cheaper. Cult of the Lamb, $29 for the Switch version. It's cheaper on other systems for sure. You know, you got to pay that Nintendo Switch tax, but an excellent indie game. Fun to sit down and play. Again, the Mortal Kombat 1 Nintendo Switch version, $50. I can't believe they're even still selling it. Do not pick that up. Avoid it pretty much at all costs. I genuinely can't believe they feel comfortable continuing to sell that here on this system. There's not a lot to talk about for me when it comes to Xbox Series X, unfortunately. Jedi Survivor is $5 more expensive than it is on the PlayStation, so I'll probably buy it on PlayStation, which, you know, that's frustrating to me. I hope it comes to Game Pass at some point, honestly. I do really take advantage of Game Pass, and we'll talk about that a lot on here. Mortal Kombat 1, again, I'll repeat myself for the people who didn't watch the PlayStation version. This game is extremely heavily monetized. Combat packs for characters, skins, seasonal fatalities, microtransactions. There's so much there to buy on the back end. They're monetizing this game on the back end. Therefore, most games that are monetized on the back end, they get pretty cheap pretty quickly, and I expect that for Mortal Kombat 1. It's a good game. Even if you just buy the base version for $50 with no combat pack, you'll probably really enjoy yourself. But no, once you get into it, there's plenty of opportunities to spend more money, and you probably will. Dead Space Remake, now that's on Game Pass, and I'm really surprised that, I'm tempted to buy games sometimes that are on Game Pass, but for $15 a month, Game Pass is just an incredible savings for me. I would rather rent the game. I rented games as a kid. I'll rent them now. I'd rather have the digital version. So I feel like if it's going to be on Game Pass anyway,
I can agree to that. Now we'll be getting the Game Pass. I'll tell my mom that. So yeah, that will be a thing.
Should be discounted even more. Hogwarts Legacy. Potter fans, hop in at $50. If you're a fan of the Wizarding World, I still can't believe this got snubbed by the Game Awards. It definitely deserved some nomination for something, even if it didn't win anything. That said, people said the combat is repetitious, and it is, but the rest of the game is really fun to explore, and I think you'll enjoy your time with it. If you're not a Potter fan, it might be worth waiting for a deeper discount. Dead Island 2, still on my radar. And honestly, that's pretty much all I need to talk about when it comes to the Xbox Series X. I still can't believe that Xbox has bought up all of these companies, and we're just not getting the exclusives that I was hoping for, especially for the discounts for Black Friday. I know they'll come eventually, but I wish we had them now, and I wish you could save some money on them right now. The games that are out for the Xbox Series X, very few discounts. I was expecting to see Starfield here, and it's just not. And then finally, for GameStop, they do have this buy two, get one free page full of knickknacks and Christmas things and stocking stuffers and potential presents. And, if you got that person in your life that loves Five Nights at Freddy's, I have this tree topper. It's on top of my tree right now, and I love it. I think it's amazing and well worth the $25 price, for example. I'm a sucker for this stuff. I really am. Ever since GameStop and ThinkGeek merged, I go into the stores to look at this stuff, and I used to buy so much of it. It's been a long time since I buy any of it for myself, but these Christmas ornaments that you can get, some of these cool, like the Mario string lights, that's just cool. Put that on a tree. And, of course, some of this stuff makes good gifts. I will probably take advantage of this page because I have some people in my life who would really appreciate this stuff. Even though I'm done buying it for myself, there's no reason not to take a look to see if you can find a last-minute gift item for that friend of yours who just doesn't know what they want. Though, even at buy two, get one free, some of this stuff is ridiculously priced for chunks of plastic. So there you go, some GameStop Black Friday deals that you might want to pick up. My recommendations of what to avoid and what to pick up. If you want to see this for the other stores as well, let me know in the comments section below. We'll take a look at Best Buy, we'll take a look at Walmart, we'll take a look at Target, we'll take a look at them all. But as always, thanks for watching. I love you very much, and I will speak with you again soon.
That was a good video. And yeah, there's some games I want to get and some systems I still need to get. I'm going to be getting an Xbox possibly tomorrow. And then as far as PS5 and Switch, that's going to still be a while. So I'll get those systems eventually as well. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Stay tuned for the next one.